All right, everybody. Happy Sunday night. Welcome to Music on the Menu on the River. Alan K. Stout with you as I always am. Sunday nights, 9 to 10 o'clock, bringing you regional artists doing their own original material from right here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Hanging out with DC Taylor as I always am. DC, yes. We are in September.
Look at that.
Labor Day weekend. Man.
How about that?
Wow, this summer flew by, didn't it?
Fly right on by.
You got a birthday this month, don't you?
I do.
I know. You know how I remember that?
How do you remember?
Because it's like right around mine.
Ah, look at that.
What's your date?
15th.
Okay, yeah, I'm the 17th.
All right.
So
a couple of September babies here.
Yeah.
All right.
New Year's Eve stuff.
Right. Activities.
Wait, listen, we're really excited about tonight's show because it is our tradition that the night before, the Sunday night before Music on the Menu Live, the artist that's going to be playing comes and hangs out with us. And so Teddy Young will be on stage Tuesday night at Breakers for Music on the Menu Live. And Teddy is here tonight. Teddy, good to see you, man.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
It is great to have you on this show. And this is just strange for the first time.
For the first time.
Because you and I have known each other since we were little kids.
Little kids.
Our parents have known each other. My mom and your mom went to high school together.
Yep.
And then our dads wound up working together and
bowling together.
Bowling together. And I remember you coming over to my house when I was a little kid and I had all these Kiss posters in my room.
I remember.
And your dad was kind of down on Kiss.
Yep.
and was telling me a little bit about how the posters were no good and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we've had, we go back a long time. Did a story about you and your music for Soundcheck magazine. I'm thinking maybe around 1993 or 94.
Yeah.
I
totally remember that.
I still got a cover of that somewhere.
I do too.
A copy of that somewhere. So we go way back. But, the reason that you haven't been on the show is because the show is mostly original tunes. And you just released really your first album in a really long time.
Long time, yeah.
And so, here we are with a brand new record and having you live on stage at Breakers on Tuesday. So the first question I want to ask you, and I did a story with Teddy for the Electric City for Up Close. I think that ran in June or July, about 2 months ago.
June. I think it was the third week of June.
Yeah, about 2 months ago or so. But obviously, I may have asked you some of these questions there, but, it's a couple months ago and not everybody may have read it. What inspired you after, quite a few years between records to do another
one? I've always been, into the whole live performance thing, and I just never got motivated between having kids and, doing the guitar lessons all the time and the music store thing and constantly playing. And it hasn't been to the last couple of years that I actually really started thinking that, hey, I'm going to be 45 in February. I think it's time to get another album out.
And didn't you tell me in the Electric City story, too, that you saw a lot of your peers making records, too?
Yes. Dustin's got like 3 or 4 records.
We're going to play him on the show tonight because I know you guys are buddies. Yeah, I mean, he's got like 4 or 5 albums.
John Novak, I think he's 22 years old, 21 years old. He's got 2 or 3 albums out already. So I'm thinking, what am I doing here?
So you did it.
So I did it.
Where'd you do this?
I'm going to do another one, too. So.
Where'd you do this record at? Where was this one produced?
That was at my buddy James Yammer's studio, King Room Studios in Wilkes-Barre, on Franklin Street.
Right
it's in an old church there,
right downtown. Oh, yeah, I know.
He does a good job.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's the art used to be the former Arch Universe.
Yes.
Very, very cool place.
And I still think
I think Dustin did a record there, too.
Yeah, he did his, maybe the last 2.
Yeah, the last 2 there, yeah. Really good vibe on this record. We're going to play a whole bunch of tunes from the record on the show tonight. We're going to be talking to Teddy about his music and not only the new album, but, your whole history of, being really a signature performer here in the area. I'm sure almost everybody's seen you play at some point. This is from the new record. This one's called Let's Start All Over Again.
I think I'll spend my life daydream. Forget what was spoken, all will be broken. Daydream, so daydream. Well, know my name is Mr. Durden, and I really love it away. But I am sorry if I heard it. Is this daydream all a mistake? Maybe I'm out of my head. Well, I'll just get out of bed. Black skies and starlight strapped in an old-time daydream. So daydream. Forget what was spoken. All will be broken. Daydream. So daydream. Is this really all a dream? Well, hey, Mr. Sandman, grab me by the head. Well, don't ever leave me stuck in a daydream. Black skies and starlight trapped in an old-time daydream. It's a daydream. Forget what was spoken, all will be broken. Daydream. It's a daydream. Black skies and starlight trapped in an old-time
Dustin Douglas and the Electric Gentleman here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Daydream. But before that, Teddy Young with a song called Let's Start All Over Again. I put a little dust in there in the show because I know you guys are buddies and you work together at Music Go Round, right?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yep.
I mean, you just two really talented guitarists, good guys. It must be fun working together. You
Yeah,
just
we have a ton of, we laugh all day long.
talk about music. Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Music and everything else, just joking around. Actually, I hired him and the Electric Gentleman for my blues festival up in Bushkill this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they were your band?
I have my own blues fest up there every year.
Oh, really cool. Okay.
So we had Dustin come up. He was one of the bands this year. So.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, he's played Briggs Farm and all, and I know you have as
Yep.
well.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's really cool that you guys have become friends because I've known you both
Yep.
for a long time. We were kidding around before between songs. We were talking about when you came to my house when we were a little kid a couple times, and you said the strangest things that you remember.
Yeah.
Was I had that stuff that slime.
Slime, the green slime in the green garbage can.
I don't know. I don't know if DC. Do you remember this stuff?
I seem to remember something green slime coming in like those little where you put the quarter in the machine and you get the little container.
Yeah, they
stuff.
had, that was, I think that was later. The big one was the
There
one
was a
that-
big one. It was
Really?
about the size of a drinking glass.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was popular in, I guess we're talking about late 70s here.
70s, yeah.
I'm gonna look for that on
And
eBay.
yeah, look, it was called Slime.
And I kept firing up against Alan's bedroom wall because it stick to the wall. That's awesome. It was the best.
The things you remember. Yeah, that's funny. We get back to the music here. I mean, when you first picked up the guitar, you know, you could have went in a lot of directions, you know, and obviously, you know, you're growing up in the 80s and the 90s, and, you know, I think we talked in Electric City about Stevie Ray Vaughan and some. Who were some of the people that really inspired you?
I would have to say Stevie Ray, of course, Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page. 'Cause I started listening to Zeppelin first before anything. Jeff Beck.
And then once you were playing and you were kind of, you know, honing your craft and playing these rock guitarists, what took you more into the blues side? Was that Stevie? Was that who? what made you go
Well-
that route instead of wanting to be an Eddie Van Halen, but rather be,
Right.
what was it?
Well, I think, like I said, at first I was listening to that first Led Zeppelin album. There was a bunch of blues covers on there.
Yeah.
And like I Can't Quit You, Babe was like, I remember listening to that when I was like 9 or 10 years old, going like, yeah, what is this? And I got to have me some more of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what really took me in that direction. And then, of course, Stevie came along. He just blazed a trail, man, with
Isn't it amazing how back in the early 70s, these 20-something British guys
Yeah.
introduced so many Americans to American blues?
Yeah, they did. No doubt about it.
I mean, they really did.
Yeah, there's that one story when the Stones first came. I forget what record studio it was, but they couldn't believe that there was Muddy Waters. They're coming in to record a record, and there was Muddy Waters. He was like painting the studio
Yeah, I've heard that
for
story.
money, and they were just blown away. It was their hero.
Yeah,
you know what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably asked them to play on the record,
Yeah.
Let's play another one from Teddy Young from the new record. This one's called Buddha Fly.
When will you come back, baby? When will you come back? When will you come back, baby? When will you come back? Maybe never, maybe sometime, maybe once in a while. I'm getting older, baby. Yeah, I'm lonely too. Come back to me, baby. It all comes down to you. Come back to me, baby. It all comes down to When will you come back, baby? When will you come back? When will you come back, baby? When will you come back? Maybe never, me sometime, maybe once in a while. I'm getting older, baby, and I'm lonely too. Come back to me, baby, all comes out to you. Come back to me, baby, all comes out to you. All comes down to you. Keep these secrets to yourself, just to stay alive, and lie a little to your God. I know it's nothing new for you. Falling in and out of love, now there's nowhere left to run, so burn it all down to the ground, to begin all again. Why can't you see what's right in front of you? All the bridges that you burned along the way. Why can't you see what's right in front of you? Or is it blinding till you're standing on the sun? If there's room up there for me, lift me to your sky. Let me break down your facade to hear something true from you. Falling in and out of love, now there's nowhere left to run, so burn it all down to the ground, to begin it all again. Why can't you see what's right in front of you? All the bridges that you burned along the way. Why can't you see what's right in front of you? Or is it blinding till you're standing on the sun? 'Cause I won't yeah. 'Cause I kinda like the view below. And I'd crawl through fire just to get inside of you. You took me higher than I ever been before. Why can't you see what's right in front of you? And all the bridges that you burned along strange to think that we could leave this whole world far behind. Maybe, 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 never mind. Maybe, never mind. Oh, and I'm dreaming, 'cause it's all that I can do. Still dreaming of the time I spent with you, and I'm slipping into a finer peace of mind. Still dripping from our very last time. Don't you want to run away someplace where everybody smiles all the time? It ain't so strange to think that we could leave this world far behind. Maybe, 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 never mind. Maybe, never mind. If I should rise, I know I'd turn you inside out. But I'm too tired, too weak, too sad. I don't want to talk about it. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Maybe never mind, never mind, never mind. Maybe never mind. I'm dreaming. Well, that's all that I can do. But I'm freezing when I'm lying next to you. And I'm sleeping, still sleeping. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Maybe never mind, never mind, never mind. Maybe never mind.
Eddie Upnell here on Music on the Menu on the River, a song called Maybe Nevermind from his record In the Aftermath. Before that, Aaron Fink, former lead guitarist for Breaking Benjamin, with a song called Standing on the Sun. And before that, Teddy Young with a song called Buddha Fly. We're hanging out here with Teddy because he will be with us on Tuesday night as part of Music on the Menu live at Breakers, 7 o'clock on stage here at Mohegan Sun Pocono. And you could also, of course, listen to it right here on 105 The River, on 105theriver.net, on the Bold Gold phone app. And so it's really easy to do. It's a webcast. It's a worldwide thing. Anybody in the entire planet can listen to you, Teddy,
Excellent.
pretty much in their pocket on their phone. You know,
Maybe some of my Polish ancestors might be listening over in Poland there.
yeah. You know, we've had people listening, family members all over the world, Australia, I think, and getting up at odd hours because, obviously different time zone. But certainly tell your friends who are, all over the place that they could tune in as well. I want to talk to you about the record. We talked about why you wanted to do the record and what inspired you to kind of do one for the first time in a while. And then last break, we talked about you as a guitarist and some of your favorites. But when you go to put the pen to paper and you're going to write your lyrics, what is it for the most part that inspires you?
Well, that's always been the funny thing about that, being a guy that's been a musician, guitar player first, improvisation, all this, even like mentioning, like listening to Jeff Beck, like most of this stuff, there's no lyrics at all.
Yeah.
So that's one part that's always come a little harder for me, just because not writing enough or concentrating enough on. A lot of times I write the music first, and then I have
a lot of bands do that.
Yeah.
I mean, Van Halen, I think, he just give the stuff to David and say, go knock yourself out, man,
Yeah, so there's two sides of the coin there. You got your singer-songwriter, and the lyrics come first. Bob Dylan, people like this. For me, it's always kind of been the other way around. But I try to, base the lyrics off of sometimes life experiences.
Yeah.
Sometimes I try to also make the listener get their own interpretation. I don't want to totally involve my life into my music all the time.
Yeah.
Because everybody will get a different, even the people that have been talking to me about my songs get a different idea about what the song is about.
Sure.
And that's great.
It's nice to let people put themselves into your music.
Yes.
I remember back in the 80s, Bruce Springsteen was very reluctant to do videos He finally did it for Born in the USA because I guess the label and his management said, Bruce, you got to do these videos. It's how we sell records anymore.
Right.
But he didn't want to do it. And I remember reading that the reason he didn't want to do it was because I want people to have their own images in their own minds of my songs.
Correct.
I don't want to brand it with an image.
And totally involve yourself into it. And then it's kind of maybe not selfish, but, at least people could get their own.
Sure. And if you notice with songs that are predate the 80s with the video era, you kind of do that more.
Yes.
So when you hear Dance from the Dark, you think of the video.
Yeah.
Or I'm on Fire.
I remember listening to CCR's Fortunate Son, and that's when the A-Team was out, and I always thought he was saying dead meat all the time. But he's saying it ain't me.
Oh, it ain't me,
so
yeah.
It wasn't dead meat. But in my interpretation, I was thinking of Mr. T.
That was your video, right?
Yeah.
Let's play another one from Teddy Young. This one's called Moving On.
I'm moving on, moving on. Got me on my way. I'm moving on. Got me on my way. Yeah, I wanna thank you people for the sunshine you brought today. Yes, I wanna thank you for the sunshine you brought my way. Moving on, moving on. Ain't gonna highway. Moving on. Ain't gonna highway. I know there'll be a rainy day, but I don't care. Just thinking about the fun time that we had to share, yeah. Moving on, I'm moving on. I'm moving on right now. Moving on, yeah. I know there'll be a rainy day, but I don't care. Just thinking about the fun times that we had to share, yeah. Moving on, I'm not gonna hide. I'm moving on, baby. Ain't gonna hide away. Yeah, I'm moving on now, baby. Ain't nothing gonna stop me now. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. Gonna just play this guitar. I gotta sing the blues every day.
Teddy Young here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Moving On from the brand new record, which he just dropped in July. I mean,
Yeah, officially probably first week of July.
yeah, July. But then, you've had some, you kind of been, the promotional tour is ongoing, as it should
Yes.
be. Because I think
Yes.
too many bands put it out, and then like they do the whole thing the first week. They get the article in the paper, and they do the
Yeah.
CD release party, and then it's done. So
Nah.
nice to spread it out a little bit and have you coming here to promote the record on the first Tuesday in September, 2 nights from now. Teddy, now let's talk about the guys you'll be having playing with you on Tuesday. Who's your band?
It'll be Robert Fenstermaker, otherwise known as Frog. He's been my partner in crime for 20-some years now.
Okay.
He used to play with a band called the Blue Sparks from Hell. I don't know
Oh,
if you
sure, yeah.
remember them.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So
Okay.
me and him been together quite a long time. Sharon O'Connell will be playing drums
Okay.
that night. And I got to give a shout out to Tom Martin to see if he's maybe could come and play some harmonica for some of those tunes that he was on there.
Oh, that'd be nice.
So,
Okay.
Yeah. I'll
So
do that soon.
probably a trio with possibly a harp player.
Yes.
Very cool. We look forward to it. Here's another one from the new record from Teddy Young. This one's called Try.
Every second, every minute, every hour, time keeps rushing by. If you're down on your luck, all you gotta do is try. Sitting around complaining, baby, ain't gonna do you no good. So get off of your behind, start doing what you should. Well, try, try, try. Everything gonna be alright. Everything gonna be alright. Time is of the essence. Go out and seize the day. Show some perseverance, baby. Thing might even go your way. Life is a merry-go-round, playing in the band. When that brass band comes around, merrily stick out your hand. Well, try, try, try. Everything gonna be alright. Everything gonna be
Don't darken up this place. Don't darken up my space. No, don't you dare. There's the door. I won't let you dim my light. I won't argue, fuss and fight. No, no, I won't. There's the door. I didn't think I stuttered. Thought I made myself real clear. Take your weighted sorrow and get gone. Get out of here. Get out of here. Do you hear what I have to say? Yeah. If you don't bring me joy, if you don't bring me joy, be on your way. Be on your way. I'm not dirt under your shoe. I can't take you being rude. Just get on out. There's the door. I am sick of all your shit. That is all, that is it. Just back on out. There's the door. I didn't think I stuttered. Thought I made myself real clear. Take your weighted sorrow and get gone. Get out of here. Get out of here. Do you hear what I have to say? Yeah. If you don't bring me joy, if you don't bring me joy, if you don't bring me joy, be on your way. Be on your way. I won't let you bring me down. I won't let you have control. I won't let you freeze my frown. I won't let you have that hold. Be on your way. Be on your way. Be on your way. Be on your way. If you don't bring me joy, if you don't bring me joy, if you don't bring me joy, be on your way. Be on your way.
Ed Randazzo here on Music on the Menu on the River, a song called If You Don't Bring Me Joy, Be On Your Way. And before that, Teddy Young with a song called Try. Now, you know Ed Randazzo, you were just telling me, and you also know Eddie Abnell, who we played earlier in the show.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
you know, you guys have been around a long time. Did you say you just saw Eddie Abnell the other day?
I just saw Eddie Abnell at the beer store in Pittston down there.
Appropriately
the
enough.
other day. Yeah, so we were enjoying a Sunday off, I guess.
So what a better place to be than, you know, go get a six-pack. Yeah.
Get a six-pack, go home and sit on the porch.
I'm down with that. And also Ed Randazzo, you know Eddie
Eddie
too?
Randazzo, yes.
How do you know him?
Oh, well, we've done a few shows together, just like with Eddie Abnell as well. He's a big fan of my meatballs and tomato sauce, homemade tomato sauce. So every time I do that, I have to go over there and hook him up.
You know what's funny about, I know his sister for so long that I've known him since he was a kid. And like, you look at the title from the song, like, if you don't bring me joy, be on your way.
Yep.
I mean, the one album he had was called Please See That My Grave Is Kept Clean. I mean, there's humor in his darkness, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think he'd be the first to admit that. We were big fans. I saw him out at Briggs Farm back in July with Minor Blues. It's the second or third time I've seen him play at Briggs, and he's so good.
The voice is just...
It's amazing. It's amazing.
The voice.
I want to switch gears here on the show for a moment, everyone. We pre-recorded last Sunday's show the day before Jane Train passed away. So we didn't talk about it on the show last week. And we're going to be dedicating an entire show to Jane in October, right before the Jane Jam benefit. We're all stunned that she's gone. I mean, here we are at Mohegan Sun Casino. She played here so many times. And we've been playing her here on the show for 3 years since her Diary record came out. I just want to express our condolences to her family and her friends. It was a long 5 or 6 weeks since the accident that she passed, and she fought like hell. And I'm going to remember her in her music, and so that's what I'm choosing to do. We'll be playing a lot of her music on the special in October. Hopefully we'll bring some of her friends here to talk about her and some of the people to play with her in bands. We're going to do it right. But for tonight, we'll dedicate this one to her, from her. This is Jane Train's song called Beautiful Star.
It's never a good time to lose. How could I've taken this burden from you? Though you smiled, you were dying inside. So many laughs hiding your broken eyes. Now there's questions and I'm looking for you tonight. You wanted peace, so you took mine away. You struggled with hope, now I struggle with every day. Didn't see the pain and didn't know the fight. I only know heaven's got a new start tonight. Oh, a new start tonight. How do you give life and take yours away? Beautiful reasons why you should have stayed. And I hope when it's my time to go, I'll touch up as many lives you didn't know how amazing you are. Now you're shining afar. You wanted peace, so you took mine away. You struggled with hope, now I struggle with every day. Didn't see the pain and didn't know the fight. I only know heaven's got a new start tonight. Oh, a new start tonight. And she's dancing on clouds and singing with angels and kissing the moon, making love upon Mars. The galaxies bound to the celestial dream. You are the brightest star they've ever seen. You wanted peace, so you took mine away. You struggled with hope, now I struggle with every day. Didn't see the pain, I didn't know the fight. I only know heaven's got a new start tonight. So I'm sending you love, and I'm living each day, counting the moments till I see you again. I just wanna thank you for all that you are. Heaven's so lucky to have all you start. Heaven's now holding a beautiful star.
Pavement ain't so big no more. It's cut up on the basement floor. His worldly goods around his feet, lost his mind trying to keep. The more you gain, the more you pray. Nobody comes to take it all away. But you're all there, and I'm down here. We're just the stairs between our fears. Walls made of foolish pride. Don't let me hide. 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 Once I walked a trouble road, Satan for ransom home, but in its soul sovereign joy contains an initiation of pain. The more you build, the more you stay behind the 10 once you have made. But you're all there, and I'm down here with just the stairs between us here and walls we can see behind. Don't let me hide. 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 Yeah, yeah, the more you live, the more you're sure some things are worth losing for. But you're all there, and I'm down here with just the stairs between our fear and walls we can live inside. Don't let me hide. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't let me hide. Don't let me hide.
Don't Let Me Hide here on Music on the Menu on the River with Nike Van Wyk and Brett Alexander. That's a live version of an old Badley's favorite. And before that, Jane Train with a song called Beautiful Star, which certainly described her here in northeastern Pennsylvania. And so many people posting pictures of her on social media last week when she passed. Seems like she had her picture taken with everybody. And she was just that kind of woman. And we'll miss her a lot. You know, I had a chance to record a song with her, and it means so much to me now, you know. So we'll be talking a lot more about her in the next couple of weeks as we get ready for the Woodlands. Teddy, thank you so much for coming in. We cannot wait to see you Tuesday night at Breakers. Where can people find more about you at? What's your website?
TeddyYoung.net. I encourage them to go on the official website. I'm also on Facebook, but if you really want to see me come and play, the dates are always posted in advance.
All right. We'll see you Tuesday night here at Breakers with Teddy Young. We'll leave you with another one from Teddy. This one's called Stay Out of My Business. Teddy Young. Catch you next week.